Really?
Sorry about that, about busting out laughing. We started this video, and right when I hit click, it wasn't playing. And right when Steph goes, play, it's when it decided to play. Well, this is Ghost Stories Told from the South. And I'm your host, Stephen LeBooth.
And I am your
And
temporary
this is my temporary co-host, Stephanie Booth. So, we got the YouTube. This is our first video I've done in like close to a year on here, I think. But I've been putting up the episodes. So remember now, before you do anything, click that like, blah, 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 blah. Click that like button and subscribe, my homies.
Lightly.
Because this year's going to be great. We're going to be kicking out stuff left and right. So, with that being said, we're going to switch over to the audio side and get that going, and then we'll get the whole shindig going. And get ready for some scary stories. All right, ready?
That's the chair, not me.
And welcome to another fun, scary edition of Ghost Stories Told from the South. I'm your host, Stephen LeBooth.
And I'm your co-host, Stephanie Booth.
She is our special guest for tonight on this creepy, scary night. How's everybody doing tonight? I don't. That's just. I don't say blah blah blah.
You sure about that?
I don't sound like that. Anyways, how's everybody doing? Well, I'm gonna get my daughter Steph in here from time to time to get her more experience podcasting and stuff, because she has a podcast called What's Really Out There, and you guys might need to check it out. It's kind of groovy. But it's on Spotify and all these other fine platforms. And she's got a YouTube channel too, so.
Yep.
Anyways, I hope everybody's doing great. Just want to say thank you again to everybody. Our numbers just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It's amazing. You guys are good to us. I love it. I love it.
Kind of like Bagel's butt.
And you need to quit that.
What?
This is scary stories. Not talking about your cat's booty.
But he is thick.
No, he's not. He's lost weight. It's weird. Okay, off the subject real quick. She has a cat. He's a cool cat, man. I got no complaints. He's a good inside-outside cat. But he lost a little weight. He was sick. But even though he's a little slender, he's one of them cats that's built thick. Even though he looks thick, but he don't weigh that much. It's hard to explain because when he sits down, his butt's the size of a double wide.
Yes.
But anyways, back to the main reason we're here, to tell some scary stories. I got some stuff to talk about. Steph does. You got enough light over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I made it fine.
Well, I guess I will let her start it off, and then I'll come in there. But, and by the way, like I said, I switched up. We did lighthouses for, I think, December and February, just a little bit of November and into December and a little bit of January. So now I'm switching my routes and I'm covering haunted highways and stuff across the whole world. And then I'm going to start going like state to state, finding all these creepy roads and bridges. You never know what you might find.
We're going to make them walk to every state.
Yeah.
No, we're not. We're not that mean.
Well, I guess I'll let you go ahead and go there, McLovin.
So in 2006, there was a woman.
Ah, damn it. I moved the fucking keyboard.
Wow, Dad.
Sorry.
Why that's happening, I'm going to move my mic.
All right. Get situated again. All right, let me get back to our spot. And it's still going. Okay. Now remind me, next time we switch over, to stop and put one of our commercials in.
Okay, like in the middle? Or...
No, like when you get done with your story, we'll stop.
And then finish my other story.
Or we'll do like me and Lexi do. You do a story, then I'll do a story.
Okay.
Back and forth.
Because normally on my podcast, I'll go first.
Yeah, but I'm nice. All right. Okay, sorry about that. I moved something and it went. So.
It's all his fault.
All right.
But
You go
anyway,
first.
there were in 2006 there was this woman. I didn't write her name down just for privacy purposes. But she was 3 months pregnant. She got a dirt cheap house.
See that right
Yeah,
there, guys. If y'all listen to the stories I tell, even
dirt
the
cheap.
ghost
Don't
stories I
buy it.
watch, it always starts out
With
with
a
a
dirt.
cheap ass
Yeah.
house. It's like a 2-story house for $100,000, and you're like, this is like a $3,000 house. Why is it so cheap?
History.
Well, because of the history in it, and there's a massacre.
No, stop. But anyway, she got a dirt cheap house for her and her, I think, fiance, or I think it was her husband. And she thought it was the perfect home. Had, I think, 2 bedroom, a bathroom, or, you know. And they
Yeah.
needed an extra room for the baby. So, it was perfect. Well, she noticed because her husband was always on the road and, like the oil field and
Oh
what you
yeah.
used to do.
Yeah.
He was doing that.
Working in the oil field
Yeah, something
for
like that.
J.R. Ewing.
But he was always on the road and he was rarely home. So she would be home alone
Yeah.
and they had a pool in the back. Well, turns out a 22-year-old woman drowned, I think, 2-year-old? Her
Yeah, I think
daughter.
she was a 2-year-old.
Yeah. Drowned her 2-year-old daughter in the pool. And then drowned herself in the pool. So the lady that bought the house would always go swimming at night and
Yeah.
just to
Just to
she
relax and
loved
stuff,
that
you
pool.
know.
She loved it. And then she came up
See
from
that
the
right
water one
there?
night.
It was a big, nice house. Because I watched the
Mhm.
first part of this.
Yeah.
And then I went and was doing some stuff. But
Yeah.
the house was awesome. It was like a 2-story
Yes, it was
house,
real
plenty of
beautiful.
room. I mean, it had a living room, a big kitchen, a little dining room right there to eat, and you could look
Yeah.
out the window. And then it had like,
You would love that
oh
dining
God,
room.
then it had a huge pool in the back, and it was like dirt
Yes.
cheap and they was just renting it.
Yeah.
But what was
Was
weird too, what should have thrown a red flag up was the
the
woman who sold the
yeah.
house. She said she'll need how much down? I mean, a lot of money down. And they go, why so much down? That way, so if you broke your lease, they didn't lose any money. Because apparently the
The
seller didn't tell the woman,
that
hey,
people
people are
before
just leaving out of here
yeah, and
and
not even telling them.
not saying nothing. I don't know what's going on, or tell them the
She
truth. She
yeah,
didn't tell them nothing. She just said, that's why we
nothing.
got to do it because people keep moving out. And they're like, why would they move out of this house? Probably because it's haunted, Dippy.
Yeah, but I didn't write most of it down, short. But she was swimming in the pool one night. She got out, got dressed in her pajamas, and she was washing dishes. She got done, and she saw when she was looking at the house, she found this like shoe
Oh,
like
yeah.
that
That
big,
shoe, yeah, one of them
in the
baby
baby's room.
shoes.
And she's like, "Oh, look how cute this is." She put it in her car, and then when she got done with the dishes, she went outside and got bored and
Was sweeping the pool or something,
yeah,
wasn't
she was
she?
getting all the leaves out, and she found the exact baby shoe, and she thought it was the other baby shoe, and her husband was home, and she was like, "Did you put this in the pool?" I found it in the pool, and he didn't know. He was just like, "That's her lucky baby shoe. Why would it
Yeah,
be in
because
the pool?"
didn't she like really flip
Yeah.
out
She was like, "Oh
and
my
be like,
god."
where's my shoe? You took my shoe.
Yeah, and she went in the car and it was gone. It was the
And then
exact
she
baby
curled
shoe.
up in the corner and was going, my precious, my
No, she
precious
wasn't.
shoe.
She was not, Dad.
Sorry if I did that, but yeah, it's kind of
Yeah.
dry. It's a dry winter here in Texas.
Yes. Very dry.
But my allergies are
I don't know why I'm bleeding over.
just hacking up big old nasty ghost. I am cleansed.
Yeah, but the night after that, after she told her husband that, he went back on the road and the back door is open. And she saw tiny footprints, like that like the shoe size,
Yeah.
and they led up all the way to the baby's room.
See, F that. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, checking out. I'm done.
And when she, the night before or that same night
Hmm.
when she found them, she went swimming in the pool. When she rose up, like to take a breath, she saw the 22-year-old standing like right here, face to face with her, and
Oh,
then she
God.
closed her eyes. Forget why.
Yeah, I would have closed my eyes too. That would have ran. I've been running on the water. We
Yeah,
didn't one
but
time she was in bed and the woman that
oh
drowned.
yeah, she looked over and she like
Yeah,
the woman was just
was
like
dead,
coughing
and I
up.
was like, oops, sorry. It was all zombie-fied,
Yeah, and she,
and just rolled over and looked at her and went, "Ugh."
that's
Yeah,
how I am in the mornings.
yeah. Will you go ahead and
Yeah,
is her next
Dad.
one kind of short?
No.
Okay. Well then, let's do this real quick. We're gonna take a quick break real quick
And give a
and come
commercial.
right back. And I'll probably do a story and then you will. So that's the plan.
I didn't even finish her story, but okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were done. Go
No.
ahead. My
But,
bad.
no.
We're not going anywhere, folks. Sorry about that.
Anyway. Yeah, but the next day, her husband didn't know. He was still on the road, and he got a priest to come to the house and try to bless it.
Oh yeah, that part was creepy.
He was there. He like only blessed. He was like, "Oh, dear Father, godly Father," and then
Yeah.
after that one sentence, he ran to the bathroom and started vomiting. And then after he
And
was
he
done,
started to blood
blood
coming out
started
of his
coming from his eyes, and he just didn't acknowledge she was there when she came out of the house, and like he went blank. And a couple days later, when her husband got home, two priests came to the house.
Sorry.
One of them was an unknown priest, and he was walking with that same priest a couple days after. And when she looked at the priest that tried to bless the house, his eyes were like gray, like not colored. They were like lightly colored, kind of like Bagel's gums.
Yeah.
And he's like, he's been speaking Latin for a couple of days. And he said, she wants the baby, she wants the baby, she wants the baby. The 22-year-old.
She's pregnant.
Yeah, 3 months pregnant.
She's like, if I can't have a baby because I killed it, no one can.
Yeah.
So I guess if you live there and you're not pregnant, that's a good house to live in. But if you're pregnant or with a kid, don't live
there. Yeah, and she could not stay there anymore. It was like they only stayed in the house for like 2-3 more months, and her husband had to pack all the stuff up by himself because she stayed in a hotel and she would not go back to that house.
I don't blame her.
Yeah. And one
That's
night,
crazy.
she thought her husband got home early, and the woman, the 22-year-old, she was brushing her hair like that. And that's when she looked over and she was there.
Ugh.
In that closet.
Yeah.
Because her bed and the closet were maybe a couple feet apart. She looked in the closet and she thought the woman was there, and I'm pretty sure she came behind her.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then they put up the baby monitor because just getting ready for the baby. And they set it all up and they put the baby monitor in there. And the wife was in her room.
Yeah.
And she saw this woman. She was just staring at the wall, and he was like staring. He yelled at the.
Oh, so the husband seen her?
Yeah, he seen that woman, and he was like staring at that baby because not gonna get the baby here any faster. And then when he looked away, she was like right here at the camera. Her eyes were all dark and yeah. I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
Screw this.
And they moved out a couple months after that, and I'm pretty sure the baby's 100% born. Because wow, this was in
Yeah.
2006.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had my baby since 2006.
That's crazy.
And
See,
it's
guys,
2022.
think about it now. If you ever run across the house, I don't give a shit how it looks, how big it is, the price on it. Don't buy it. There's something wrong with it. A
If
murder
it's dirt
happened
cheap,
there. Something happened. So
suicide,
don't buy it.
homicide.
Don't. Well, I guess it's my turn. Like I said, I'm gonna be covering roads, and
I thought
on
we were gonna
this
take a break.
episode. Well, before I go into that real quick, let me
Break time. Commercial.
throw in this little ad right
Yeah.
here, and we will be right back. Come on. Kiss my butt, I'm out. Track. I can't see.
Why can't you? Oh.
Add track. Okay, where's it at? Oh. Sorry, guys. I got to start another video. So this is still Ghost Stories Told from the South. 87. What was that? It was all.
I don't know.
Anyways, let me put this commercial in real quick
Ah,
and
that
get
was.
back to our story here.
Hi, Max.
I'll do what's really out there. What's really out
Because
there?
I got some cool tracks. I did not write a song yet. No, I never will. I never would, and I never will.
Oh, it didn't add the track. Damn it.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, it did. It's right here. Okay.
Max.
You ever look up at the sky at night? Look at the stars, wonder, are we the only ones really out here? Okay. Okay, cool. Did you just fart?
No, I promise. It was the chair.
Sure. Okay.
It was.
All right. Now we're going to go back to my stories. All right. Hope you enjoyed that little commercial. Anyways, I'm going to be going over, like I said, roads and stuff. And here's the roads I'm going to be covering in this episode. Clinton Road in the Clinton Road, it's in the U.S. The Tuen Mun Road, it's in Hong Kong. And then the A3 motorway in Kurita. And then Sweet Hollow Road, that's in the U.S. I'll close the show up with Boy Scout Lane.
It's in Jackson, though.
So, yeah, I guess I'll go first, and I'll talk about the Clinton Road. You might have heard about this road. That's where the Clintons live.
It's the chair, Dad. See?
Okay. Oh, here we go. Sorry, Max.
Max.
Okay. The Clinton Road, named for a long defunct settlement. Clinton Road is a 10-mile stretch of a desolate, badly maintained asphalt in Pesa County, New Jersey. The road in the wild surroundings are notorious for an electric mix of urban legends. There are ghosts under the bridges and Satanists in the woods. There's always that devil Satan people in the freaking woods, man. That creeps me out sometimes. Satanist in the woods, and a castle above the reservoir, and a hitman dumping ground too.
Oh, I
So
would.
this has a lot of history here,
Yeah.
a lot. But this place was used to dump mob deaths. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna start out with the Dead Man's Curve and the Ghost Boy.
Let's go live there.
That's okay. One of the most well-known legends tied to Clinton Road concerns a bridge near its infamous Dead Man's Curve and a dead boy. According to oh, according to some, if you place a quarter on the yellow line, it will be it will be returned to you at midnight by a boy drowned underneath that very bridge.
Oh my god.
Yeah. In other accounts, the coins tossed into the water well will be thrown back, and people see the reflection in in the surface, or see his reflection in the surface. So you throw your coins in there, and he kicks them back out, and then you'll see his reflection instead of yours. Yeah.
I don't want to go there. Never mind.
There are correlating police reports for these legends. So the most likely explanation for these stories is that the boy under the bridge is just an urban legend. Nevertheless, he's one of the most potent residents on Clinton Road, and people continue to see him. So go see that bridge, see if you can see that little boy. Hey, if anybody's up in the New Jersey area, email me. Tell me about that stuff.
Oh, cool thing is my pen pal actually lives in New
Oh yeah,
Jersey. Yeah.
ask her about Clinton Road.
Oh, she already sent out the letters.
Excuse me. Oh well, when you do it
But
again.
one of my friends actually used to live in New Jersey, Memphis.
Mm.
She's heard
Okay,
about that story once or twice.
now we're gonna do Ghost with Road Rage. The boy at Dead Man's Curve isn't the only ghost said to inhabit Clinton Road. There are hundreds of stories about people who have driven the road at night and been chased by phantom vehicles for the entire length. That's fucking
Like
crazy.
ghost vehicles?
Yes. While you're driving, there's like headlights behind you chasing you the whole time. Yeah.
Brake check.
Yeah. Well, it's a ghost. It just go right through
Yeah.
you. Sometimes there is an entire vehicle sighted, but sometimes they say it's just a floating pair of headlights in the distance.
Oh.
See, and then they, like I said, they see them, and then they mysteriously they'll vanish, or the car will.
Hmm.
Though all makes and models of vehicles have been seen, one of the more regular manifestations is the girl in the Camaro.
Oh.
I drive her car. According to the legend, this ghost is a teenage girl who died after crashing her Camaro on Clinton Road in 1988. Any mention of her while driving the road at night is supposed to trigger a violent specter that runs down the offending vehicle before crashing into the trees. So it saves your life. Kind of, tells you, hey, I guess if you're fixing a crash, it tells you. That's pretty nice. But like her friend under the bridge, there
Oh.
is really no concrete evidence or police reports of a girl in a Camaro dying. Well, maybe she did die there and nobody ever found her.
Yeah.
Maybe she had a wreck because I mean it is pretty desolate and it's a little roads
Yeah.
in the country. She might have rode off into a ditch and no one ever seen her in the car and everything. Just in time, nature took over.
Yeah.
That'd be a sucky way to go. All right, Clinton Road's Durdink Tipple. Just east of the road, there is a stretch console stone structure. Urban Local urban legend states that it is an ancient Druidic temple where rituals and sacrifices were conducted at that terrible things befell those who took too closely. Means if you got too close, your ass will be
Yeah.
haunted. The real purpose of the structure, however, is much more practical.
Practical.
Practical. Sorry for the ruffling around. It's an iron smelter built in 1826. It's listed on the National Registry of Historic Places as the Clinton Furnace and has been such since 1976. Currently, it is under jurisdiction of the Newark Water Department and has been fenced off to prevent anyone from entering and possibly getting injured. There are still numerous modern reports of strange people having ceremonies around it, but they're but these are likely uh, just stories who have misunderstood, been handed down and misunderstood through the years. So no one really understands the structures of the origin or their purpose.
Wow.
Now we're going to go over. This one's called Welcome to the Jungle, and I don't know why. Besides the ghost in the misunderstood temple, Clinton Road claims to be the home to a
My God.
magnolia of strange animals. Some are more like centipedes in nature, like the hellhounds, unlikely wolves, unkindly wolves that could be related to skinwalkers, and according to one story sent into the Weird New Jersey magazine, a dog that's floating inside of running. Oh, it's floating instead of running. That's what the guy's saying. Yeah, there's a dog that floats that don't run. Ain't that crazy? See, we gotta go to New Jersey. And then now we have the Cross Castle. In 1905, a man named Richard Cross built a castle near Clinton Road for his wife and three children. There
Why?
are no reports of any weird activity in it until after he died in 1917, after which the property was sold to the city of Newark. A fire destroyed most of the wooden structure, but the stone walls remained intact. The place became a spot for teenagers to drink and party. This is when the reports of satanic symbols and rituals going on in the place began. That's just my
That's stupid.
reports in Weird New Jersey magazine state that people have had seizures while in the structure, found unexplained bruises on their bodies, or had strange visions that they have been here before.
Mm.
And then there's satanic symbols and other graffiti were found on the walls. Legend stresses that parts of the castle in which the most of these symbols occurred are most likely uh, inaccessible, but it is uncertain whether this is true or not. The city of Newark knocked down the rest of the castle in 1988 because it was attracting numerous people and they didn't want people getting hurt. But the foundation is still visible and several hiking trails uh, lead directly to the site. So let's go on a hiking trip. What do you say? All right, I got two more from Clinton Road.
I thought I was gonna do one.
Well, this is one. This is like Clinton Road. All of this is.
Oh.
Damn it! Sorry. All of this is revolving around Clinton Road.
Mm.
And the last one is about the hitman.
they said before, there was a hitman spot where they dumped all their victims.
Yeah. One of the one of Clinton Road's more visible legends is the professional killer used the woods surrounding units dumping grounds for their victims. This is what the mob would use to come dump their bodies. While a widespread use is unlikely, there is at least one instance of it actually happening. In May of 1983, a cyclist saw some vultures on the side of the road. Upon investigating, he found a body. The man was identified as Daniel DePinner, a local car thief that had been alleged involved with the mafia in the nearby New York. An autopsy determined that foul play was involved and uncovered something strange: ice crystals in the blood vessels near his heart. His internal organs had also decayed much faster than his skin, and the doctor determined that he had been frozen for some time after death in order to confuse investigators as to when he died. Wow. The investigation led to a notorious hitman, Richard Kiltzer, aka the Iceman, who confessed to killing Damper after he was arrested in 1986.
Wait,
I remember the story about the Iceman.
is that the
He
same
was a
Richard that owned
famous,
the castle?
huh?
Is that the same Richard that owned that castle?
No, he didn't. This has nothing to do with the
Oh,
castle. Nothing.
I
This is
heard
totally
Richard owned it.
different. The mob, they would hire this guy to kill people for them, and then he would go dump their bodies there. So that's why it's called the graveyard. Yeah, that's creepy. Man, that place sounds cool. That's got a lot of stuff to really get you, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Well, we will be right back. Gonna take a little break. Borderline commercial. Ba-da-ba-da. Ba-da-ba-da. Kissing my butt, yeah. You know, I don't know why I made another track. I could have just stuck this up there with the audio.
Well, how's everybody doing today? It's good old friend Uncle Dickie from Borderline Texas Trash. The fucking slime on a sign, baby. Who is the most recognizable voice of podcasting today, baby? We're gonna get funky like a monkey on show Uncle bullshit a whole lot. But we can have fun and go over stupid world news of the day.
All right, which story are you gonna do next? That one was pretty long. My next one's not gonna be that long. We might have.
It's not that long.
This is already 30 minutes.
It's not that long, Dad.
No, I meant mine.
Oh, I thought you meant mine. I was like, it's not that long. It's about the size of that baby shoe we were talking about.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, see?
I'll record, dumbass. Well, welcome back, everybody. We're going to do some more scary stories. I hope y'all have been enjoying the show so far. These are pretty good.
Well,
hell.
In 2003,
Sorry.
this woman, I wrote her name down. I'm just not going to say it here. I'm going to do it
I'm going to make it brighter.
here.
Hey, come on, we're recording. Okay.
It's as bright as it goes.
Anyways,
But
back to the hotel.
2003, I wrote her name down, but I'm not going to say it. I'm going to call her S. That's the beginning of her name, but anyway.
Lady S.
Yeah. She was broke and she had, her husband just left her and she had a kid. And she got a house with her son Jason. Jason's Aunt Diana, they lived like, maybe 2 houses down from her across the street, something like that. But she helped him move in, unpack, and Jason, he was upset about his dad leaving, and it hit him real hard, and
It's not fair.
yeah, he was just really upset, and his aunt Diana was just following him around the house. How about you show me your room? You know how aunts are. How about you show me your room and how cool it
Yeah.
looks?
You got any cool toys?
Yeah, but I guess something triggered his mind, and he went to this door, and he opened it, and this creepy baby doll was in there. Just, you know how, like, when you undress a baby doll, and it's, like, all white
Yeah.
in the arms and all that? Yeah, it was that. And it had,
Yeah.
like, dark circles under his eyes and his lips, and he would, like, blabber stuff, like, me, 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 me. And we'll
Creepy.
keep that in mind. He blabbered, the baby doll blabbered stuff. Keep
That's
that in
gonna
mind.
come back into play.
Yeah. And Jason was the doll changed him. Like, after when they moved into that, he would always play in the closet. And one day, she she got done doing the dishes, normal mom stuff, and she put him in the dishwasher, and she went to go check on him. Well, he would always play in the closet, and he would sleep there. He would do everything in that closet, and he was drawing, and that day after, when she got done doing all the chores, she went in the closet and she knew exactly where it was. He turned around, he had blood on his hands.
The baby?
No, the
Oh, the
son.
son?
Yeah,
Ah,
Jason. Yeah. Why would the baby doll have
I don't know.
blood
I
on
was
his
like,
hands?
the baby?
Yeah, it's a baby doll, Dad.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, but he turned around and she never let him play in that closet again. But he was drawing the day before, and he did like these separate pictures. And behind that wallpaper, like couple months later, she just felt something off. Well, when after she told him not to play in that closet again, Diana came over and she screwed like it shut. And the next day, she went to go wake him up to get not ready for school, but it was like, I don't know, maybe 9 o'clock in the morning, and she went to go make sure he was okay. And she came in the room. When you come in the room, the closet's like was right there, but they moved out and all that. But anyway, the closet door is wide open, wide open. And she felt something off about that, so she started unpeeling the wallpaper, and there's like his handprints. You know how they had blood on them,
Yeah.
and there was like perfect handprints smeared down. And those pictures that he drew, and they were pieces, and she pictured them all together. It was behind the wallpaper, so how would he know what the picture looked like?
Yeah.
He drew every little detail with crayons.
Wow.
And
See, man, once again, it's probably a cheap house.
Yeah. And one night she got up to go check on him. She knew something was off. She had to go check on Jason. She had to go check on him. She just felt something off. No more mom stuff. But she went in the room and she thought she picked up Jason. And she had it on her shoulder, and it was real cold. And Jason came around the corner. And it like
so she was
2 weeks before that, Diana,
demon baby.
You'll see. But Diana, she found Jason in the closet one day, and he was talking to the baby doll. She heard 2 voices, not like the me like the baby doll was doing, like a boy.
Wow.
And that same night when Jason was in bed, she took the baby doll and burned it, and he sat there and watched like she did not know he was there.
Oh my gosh.
And when she was checking it, it had no batteries in it.
See, man, dolls are crazy.
And she told
creepy.
her sister about it. You know what? Since I'm saying her sister's name, I'm just gonna say the girl.
Girl
Stacy,
X.
Dad. Diana's sister Stacy.
Grand
That's
X.
Stacy. Jason's mom is Stacy. She told Stacy about it, and Stacy was just there had to be batteries in it. There had to, and she
Nope.
burned.
It's a
Yeah,
possessed demon baby.
she burned that doll that same night, and she did research. Turns out this mother locked her 7-year-old I was about to say cousin, kid in the closet until he
Yeah.
died. And then when police found him, he was already dead and decomposing. And
Oh my God. See, what
yeah,
kind
she
of
trapped
fucking
him in
parent
there.
does that?
I know, it's messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the picture on the when Stacy pulled back the wallpaper, it was that boy, and he was like, "Help me, I'm trapped." And
Wow.
yeah,
That would
and
suck.
when she picked up that cold
Yeah.
thing, and it wasn't the baby doll, but when
It was
Jason came
him.
around the corner, she looked in the mirror and there's a big cloud of smoke. And she dropped that thing on the ground, grabbed Jason, and ran out.
Yeah. She was holding that
And
kid
she
that was
went to
dead.
yeah.
Ugh. See, that's crazy.
I couldn't do that.
Yeah, I mean, it just and you don't know people how they really are.
Yeah.
Wow. See, I got one. How many stories you got left?
And she was making good money too,
Crazy.
because she got an invite to teach a private school.
Crazy.
Yeah.
How many stories you got left?
Oh, that was my last one.
All right, I
Well,
got one.
How many stories do you have
I
left?
got 1, 2, 3 left.
I guess I could do Deer Park.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this one real quick. I'm going to go over the Tunman Road. I believe that's in Hong Kong.
Oh no, Godzilla!
Oh wait, that's gonna be funny. When I stop, it's gonna go. Oh no! I was doing another commercial. See, God, what had happened now?
I don't know.
Fucking ghost. See, you
I
need to fix that.
know.
We can't. It's messed up over here now.
Here. That was how it was.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
The
We always
ghosts are
have
messing
weird
with
stuff
us.
happen when I go to
Yes.
record. All right, let me
That
do
one
more.
time, the lights flickered and the
Yeah.
whole thing shut off. When that happened, some of y'all might not remember it. Some of y'all do. But it turns out Lexi left her dog in the car. And I guess it
Yeah.
was
It was saying, "Help me."
Yeah. one of the ghosts, I guess, were like, "Hello, forgetting something, in the car."
Did you forget you're a baby?
And yes, it was that same dog that farted during one of the podcasts. We all remember that.
Okay, that's it. That's my sports show. But y'all will hear about that.
Oh my gosh, a long commercial, Dad.
Oh, it was nothing. Okay. Let me
Nothing.
close this out. Y'all guys enjoying the YouTube show so far? Well, we'll try to make it more entertaining.
Oops, did I do that?
We'll throw up on each other like The Exorcist. Have it come out in the streams.
Ew, Dad, I don't want to think of that.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, and
Go.
all right, we are back because we're back in Ting Muen Road in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Godzilla!
Oh no!
Godzilla! We seen that the other day.
Yeah.
I was telling her, she didn't believe me, but in the older ones that they made in the 50s and the 60s, the little gals would be running around and they'd point up at the, "Oh no,
Godzilla!"
and they'd run.
That's me and Jackson when we stay over the bed. Oh no!
Bigfoot. All right. This road is a very congested highway located in Hong Kong. It links Tuen Moon,
Tin
Moon
Moon. Tin Moon.
and Tucson Wan.
Tucson
Local
Wall.
folklore says it's haunted by the ghost of those who have been killed while traveling on it. It's one of the top haunted roads in the world. The road is 19.4 kilometers long. It's asphalt, and it was built in 1977.
Asphalt's kind of like that mushy. Is it
Yeah,
kind of
it's
like
that
gravel?
black stuff, and it's kind of mushy.
Mmm.
Whilst Britain still governed Hong Kong back then, according to the local folklore, the ghosts appear in the middle of traffic, sending cars veering out of control. Think about it. You're sitting there driving, and all of a sudden, you know, people go,
I wouldn't dare. Just hit them.
yeah, whatever. You'd flip
Your
out.
fault.
Anyways, they go out of control. Supposedly, the ghost of previous car crash. Oh, I already said that. Causing, okay, hundreds of crashes have occurred here in the past 35 years.
God.
Yeah. Since 1978, there have been hundreds of accidents, and many of them with fatal uh, casualties. Some fatalities were an attribute to poor road design, while others swear seeing some figure in the road that distracted them. This is one of the first highways in the country. Of many of the crashes are caused by the use of bad materials in the construction and the end where it's
Geographic.
located too, which forced to build narrow lanes in 2003. A bus had a crash and 21 people were killed. Some people say the spirits of them walk wandering the roadside. Wouldn't that suck?
Hey, can I get a ride? Huh?
Thanks for the ride. Look, ride, lady. Here's some more stuff about the Teuton Mun Road.
Oh my gosh. They're
What?
that? Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's it. That's how small it is.
Like that big.
Yeah. The one place in time you definitely do not want to encounter a ghost is while driving in the interstate speeds. This sort of thing could cause serious accidents. In one of these 19-kilometer long road in Hong Kong, it has caused more than double the fatality car accidents than any other road in Hong Kong. It wasn't always this way. In fact, prior to 2003, Tudon Road had a fairly low casualty rate, which, considering its wide larges and fairly straight paths, isn't surprising though. But in that year, a single crash took the lives of 21 people. That was the people on the bus.
Mm-hmm.
And the larger there, I guess there was two buses involved, and the larger of the two buses is they was going too fast and fell right off of there. Bang.
Whee.
Yeah.
They thought they had
And of
wings.
course, like they said, it started really. I mean, they still use the road, but between the ghost and the bad materials and stuff they used when they made it, that was helping. That was contributing a lot to it when it started getting older and older and older.
The ghosts were like, maybe
Yeah.
you can use the bad material.
Maybe we can do this.
Oh gosh. You're driving down the road, they're all sitting there with chairs. Okay, guys. Oh no.
Oh, what do you mean? Okay. I guess I will go with the E8 Expressway in Malaysia.
Where's Malaysia again? I forgot.
I'm not for sure.
Isn't it on like the other side of the world? like kind
Yeah,
of
it's on the other side of the world.
like Russia and Europe
Nah,
is?
it's like around, I think China.
Oh, China. What's that one? Oh,
That's just music.
yeah.
Music bomb. Okay. Stephanie asked me where Malaysia is, and I'm not really sure where Malaysia is exact.
He just said
So,
around the China
anyways,
area.
the E8 Expressway in Malaysia, also known as the Kuala Lumpur Keraka Expressway.
Waka Expressway.
It's reportedly one of the most haunted highways in the world. It is claimed that many people driving late at night see strange creatures, lost schoolboys. Again?
Oh, is it that one where
Oh,
like
no, this is
the
a different one.
bridge?
I don't know. Let me finish reading it. Anyways, where was I? Driving at night. Where was okay? Lost schoolboy. You'll see a lost schoolboy and a Penatonka.
Penatoka.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure.
Penatoka.
I
It's
think
an
it's like
Irish
that
banshee.
thing.
A
Yeah.
Penatoka is an Irish banshee. What the
Um,
heck's a banshee?
I think it's like a really big bat, like kind of like the Mothman, but
Yeah.
not really.
And there's
Bat
reports of a lady in white, of course, but there's always a dang woman in white.
Oh
But this
yeah.
one's crying.
Yeah, she's wailing like real loud 'cause she
Yeah.
killed her kids.
And listen to this.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
There's also sightings of a driveless yellow Volkswagen Beetle that appears from out of nowhere.
What?
Yes, the car appears and there's no one driving it. Nobody. It just appears out of nowhere.
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
The
that
government's
scares the
working on
crap out
something
of you.
new.
Especially if you're late at night driving and you look over and you're like, huh? Yeah, that's crazy.
Hmm.
Well, this is yeah, that's the same one. Get off. Okay, that was the short little Malaysian one. This one, oh, this one shall be pretty good. I got two more. Oh, can you do it? Can you hang in there for two more?
Yeah?
We've almost been recording for an hour.
I don't care.
You go, Clarice.
My name's not Clarice. I'm not smiling, Dad.
Let's see.
Me no smile.
The smiling pee-pee.
What? Birdie, scary. Ooh, Dad, one day we're gonna have to pop in here with flashlights and be like, welcome to, Ghost Stories Told from the South. But in a very creepy voice.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Well, you need to smile.
No. I don't even like smiling in pictures.
Okay, my next story is the Mount Misery in Sweet Hollow Road. They say she is buried in Sweet Hollow Cemetery, and if you go to her grave at night and shine a light on her tombstone, she will appear. Sometimes she appears next to her tombstone, and sometimes she appears in the forest across the road from the graveyard, searching or at the graveyard, watching you through the trees. If you see her,
Victim.
you will be strangled to death
Oh my
before
God.
the morning comes.
Oh,
So
I
don't
know
make
what
eye
she
contact
does.
with her.
I know what she does.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the word, but it's some type of ghost thing, because regular ghosts don't do that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you look at her and
Bye, 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 bye.
I'm just gonna choke you before midnight. Okay, now these stories all are about Mount Misery and Sweet Hollow Road. This one is called The Cop. Another urban legend. Another urban legend is about Sweet Hollow Road. Is that a police officer was not shot and killed killed was shot and killed 3 years ago. They say that if you are driving on Sweet Hollow Road, sometimes you will get pulled over by the
What? Oh,
ghost of a dead cop.
I've heard
Oh,
of that.
jeez, could you imagine coming home late at night from a party or something and woo, woo, woo. Oh, God, you're all, no, officer, I'm not. Wait a minute. He's not there. That would creep me the hell out. I would do 100 miles an hour and drive there.
Be like in
Oh
the
gosh, listen
cartoons.
to this. He comes over to your car and questions you and then lets you go. As the cop turns away and walks back to his car, you can see the back of his skull is missing, blown out by a shotgun blast. Ah,
I knew it. Because when they said it when he turns around, there's
yes, no. Ooh,
Mm-mm.
I'd drop that sucker and drive and this one is called the Bloody Schoolhouse. That's all. I went to elementary there.
What?
Yeah. I went to
Nuh-uh.
No.
I was like, nah, you're lying.
Okay, the Bloody Schoolhouse. Another urban legend tells of a school that was on the corner of
Max,
Sweet
don't.
Hollow Road
Stop it.
and
Max.
Mount Misery Road.
Stop.
The school teacher killed all of what?
Oh my god.
The school teacher killed all of these students with an axe, then locked the schoolhouse and set it on fire. When when she found out what had done, what now? Okay, she set it on fire. When she found out what he had done,
Oh my god.
his daughter was so ashamed she hung herself. Oh,
Oh, so the schoolhouse teacher
yeah.
was a daughter.
Yeah. No, when his daughter was so ashamed of what he did, so she hung herself. So the school teacher was a guy.
Oh my god, I thought it was a girl.
Nah, how did they kill everybody with an axe
I
without
know,
nobody running out of the
I
building or
know.
anything?
I guess he locked the door.
Yeah,
Oh
he
my
could have
god, and the
locked
weird
the
thing
door.
is, at my school, there's two guy teachers, one in 6th grade, one in 5th grade.
Oh gosh.
And I'm glad I'm not in his class. I mean, he's real funny, but
And this one's called the Basket of Heads.
um,
The last legend is that people used to see a man dressed in rags wandering through the woods at night. In his hands, he was carrying a basket of human heads.
trick or treat.
Apparently, there was a series of bizarre murders in the area, and the killer was never caught. Many people believe that this is the ghost of the murderer. Others who have seen him claim that he wears a checkered shirt and carries a bloody axe in his hand.
Oh god.
Wow.
I'm dressing up for him for Halloween.
Man,
And I have two
that
checkered
was a
shirts.
crazy place. This one's going to be pretty big too. But this is our last one.
Oh no. That one's kind of long.
Yeah.
How many are there? 2 pages?
No, just one.
Oh, it looks like you're carrying 2. Yeah, but for my
All right, ready? All right, this is our last one of the evening, everybody. In the quiet country, oh, this is the Boy Scout Lane, or not the, it's Boy Scout Lane. Sorry.
Yeah, Dad.
In the quiet countryside of Stevens Point, there is a, hey, that's my point. There is a place of land that is not so quiet. It is Boy Scout Lane, and its legend has been around for over 20 years. A brief a brief a brief summary for all who do not know about the place. One version is that a troop of Boy Scouts on a camping trip were murdered by their bus driver on its isolate road. Another version of the story is that the Boy Scout troop mysteriously disappeared on its road and was never seen again.
That's kind of sounds
A
familiar.
third story is that a troop of Boy Scouts were camping here, and some of them were wandering around at night and accidentally dropped a lantern, resulting in a fire that killed the rest of the troop. However, there is no evidence of missing persons or a mass murder or a tragic fire. The road got its name because at one time the Boy Scouts owned the land, and that had a building of the Boy Scout camp, but they never happened. So they had the property and all that. They was going to build, Boy Scout and all this and that, and it never happened.
Mm.
Now that you know the history, I can explain our experience. It was a warm July night, 2005. My friend Ern was visiting our mutual friend Michael and I up in Steve's Point. Michelle and I had worked at a Boy Scout camp that summer, and Ern was to bring me back home in Minnesota when the weekend is over. We were bored, so Michelle suggested we go to Boy Scout Lane and do a little investigating. We had gone to a bookstore that day before and found the story in there. In regarded to us, so soon we were on our way with me in the back seat, video camera in hand.
This is why you never go investigating.
Yeah. Right when people turned onto the road, we felt, we felt unnecessary. Right when we turned onto the road, we felt uneasy. You know, that dreaded feeling of being watched. Beginning the young adults we made jokes and tried to shake off the feeling. We went down the road and turned around. Nothing special happened. What we saw when we got home is a different story. So they was filming as they was going down the road, just making jokes, going, "Oh, watch out for Boy Scout Lane,"
Typical.
Just being typical,
Stupid. Not really. Stupid.
Okay, now Michelle hooked up the video camera up to the television and played the footage. At first, it looked like nothing interesting, until there was a point when I coughed, and guess I just gotten over a bad cold, and right after that, a heavy breath followed. It was not me. Michelle and Aaron and I looked at each other with wide eyes, and we turned back to the television. The two saw a bright ball of light flash by the screen for a split second, but I did not. That's some crazy crap to find something when you get back home.
What if he's dead?
I don't know.
What if they're all dead?
That'd be crazy.
Well, no, because they wouldn't be able to
Yeah.
write the story. Never mind. Scratch that out.
As I recorded, us driving back to the main road. I faced the roll-up window roll-up window towards the field that was supposed to turn into a camp. I had the infrared light on the camera in case something moved in the field. Nothing moved in the field. Instead, we saw a face pressed up against the window,
Oh.
and no, it was not my face. The small screen of the video camera did not project enough light, and it was not pressed up against the window. When the three of us saw this, I screamed, and Michelle's mother started yelling at us. We ran into her room and told her what happened. She scorned us, yet too confused to watch the footage. Another little tidbit we saw in the rearview mirror, there were two sanitary lights in the upper corners of the area of the the area of Boy Scout Lane is away from the city lights, and no car was behind us. The lights did not leave until we got deep into town again. We have not gone out there since. Excuse me, but we have shown the tape to others, and they see the same thing. I do not know if Boy Scouts really haunt the area, but something does. I live in Stevens Point now. This town has a lot of history to it. Anything is possible, and just makes me more of a believer.
Mm.
Yes.
I think everything that they did say, like all three stories,
Yeah.
were real.
Yes. Well, guys, sorry we wasted a lot of your time. No, I'm just kidding. We did this one for about an hour, guys. So, well, I hope you enjoyed our show today, guys. Remember now, we're on Spotify, Pandora, Stitcher, pretty much on every platform. Our YouTube channel, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to us.
And don't forget to check out my podcast, What's Really Out There.
It's on Spotify, and she has a YouTube channel too. So
We don't really post that many videos though.
no,
We're
but
gonna
we
get
need
back
to.
into
We're gonna
it.
start getting back into that this year. So
And check out his sports channel.
and
And
check out my sports channel,
and
and check out
Jackson's.
Borderline Texas Trash.
Mm-hmm.
But just do us a favor and like it, guys. But I hope you had fun, and I hope I didn't scare you too much tonight with the creepy stories. We will see.
Change your pants after this.
We will see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Oh God, I gotta get up and walk around for a little bit.
The video's still recording.
Oh, hey, well,
Hi.
bye.
Bye.
We will see you guys later. See you next week. Man.